Hey guys, this is Coconut. Okay, before I even forget, I forget something every video. So it's not like I'm leaving things out on purpose. I truly just forget. So before I forget, I'm having a 3000K subscriber giveaway. It's going to be massive. I've already started to acquire some of the items. So I have some selenite wand, some palo stick. Oh, I have like a 12 pack of mason jars, some frankincense and myrrh. Just stay tuned. Watch my Facebook and Instagram for more information and make sure you subscribe for your chance to win. It's going to be great. I love a good witchy haul, so you know I'm going to make this fantastic because I'm excited. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm having coffee. And went to the store. I picked up some herbs from the herb section. And so that's my witchy tip for today. Go to your regular grocery store, any of the Latin market grocery stores, the Indian markets, the Chinese markets. They have the best herbs, a lot of herbs that you can't find readily in the regular grocery store, and for a very low price. Okay, so I have a few here I'm showing you. And the reason why I picked these up, because I was watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and someone said you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and I thought this would be a great time to show you how to make Hoecake. Hoecake is something that they used to make on an actual hoe. Do you know what a hoe is? So they would mix up the bread and place it on the hoe and put that over the fire, and that's how I got its name. Some people may call it Johnny Cake, or you may hear like festival or whatever, just different names for it. Depends on where you are in the South. The recipe is very basic, but depending on your family, you may add something and another family may not. So when I show you my recipe, don't come on my page talking about that's not how we do it, trying to critique me. This is a magic video. The reason why I'm showing you this very simple but effective spell is because bread has always been used as an offering to the gods, okay? It represents earth. It's about fertility and prosperity. You can shape it. So I like that factor. For example, if you were doing darker works, you could make a doll out of the bread and burn it. You can add herbs to it. You can add spices to it. You can draw sigils into it. If you are making a bread for peace in your home, you can consider adding a little lavender dust to it. If you are doing prosperity works, you would want to add some cinnamon or nutmeg. I am a big fan of praying over your work. I'm a fan of setting intention over your work and being in a good mood when you work. So if you're feeling stressed out or unhappy, don't do this type of work with your hands, because you're transferring energy. This is the work you do when you're feeling good with your family, when you're feeling lovely, when you want to just do something awesome for them, or when you're like me and you just want to watch some, housewife fuckery. With some tea and some Hoecake. I'm like, all this tea that they spilling on this show, I need some Hoecake for this one, and maybe wine, not tea. But anyway, there were some highlights on this show for me. I don't even have cable. I watched the show on YouTube because like the YouTube clips are the best. But there were some moments that stuck out to me. And so before I show you my Hoecake recipe, I want to just go over quickly the whole dynamic between Kim and Candy and the Eat My Box scenario, where Kim tells Sheree that Candy wanted to, that was just nasty. And it's like, we know Candy goes down or goes that way, but she didn't go that way with Kim, and it's kind of rude. I mean, I thought only juvenile men, lied about who they slept with. So Kim definitely this season just was not a good character to play. She just told a lot of lies, and she just spread a lot of people's business, which we're here for it. But, some stuff is just below the belt. Pun intended. But Kim's lips are so huge this season. I imagine she just keeps talking because she has a lot to give. Anyway, none of the outfits to me were all of that this reunion season, but I would have to give it to Kenya, if anybody. And speaking of Kenya, her reads this reunion was epic. I mean, with the storm clouds and her and Marlo. Why aren't they friends again? They're both Aquariuses. That means they're intelligent, they are witty, they are trendsetters, they're visionaries, they're ahead of their time. Beautiful women. I don't know why they can't make up. But Kenya told the tea on Marlo. It said that Marlo was blackmailing Nene and sleeping with her John and trying to make her Nene's John her John, and that the John paid her $20,000, but she didn't sleep with him. Marlo said he's just a friend. I don't have to sleep with him. And of course, Andy with his shady ass said, Marlo, what do you do for a living? Marlo says she has an LLC. I'm like, girl, I need an LLC too. And Kenya said, big pimpin'. I love Marlo though. I don't want them to fight anymore. Get together. Get on the same team, y'all. And Marlo is just amazing with her fashion. I love her home too. Anyway, Candy and Portia. Will they ever make up? I don't know. I do feel bad for Candy because the allegations that Phaedra and Portia spread were very serious. They accused Candy of wanting to drug Portia and have her way with her in her sex dungeon. Well, Portia goes that way, so I don't know why they would have to drug her ass. But anyway, speaking of Phaedra, no one can read like Phaedra. I would love to see her back because I like the dynamic between Phaedra and Portia. If anybody on this panel is a witch, it's Phaedra. She's a Scorpio, I believe. So that means she's dark, she's occultic, she's witchy, she has no problem getting dirty, as we've seen. And them Scorpios, they're just a damn mess. But I like the drama that she brings. She's very dramatic. Cynthia was being Cynthia. So much she don't know nobody. And Sheree was being the bone collector, except when it came to Roachgate. Anyway, I'm going to show you my quick video. Remember, before you do anything, do it with love, do it with kindness, do it with caring, because you are giving your energy to others. So I know you have, you may hear some background noise. They're building homes in the neighborhood. So excuse me if that's distracting to you. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you the very simple recipe that I'm going to make my little hoe cakes with. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. And as always, Om Shrim Brezi. Okay guys, here's my recipe for the hoe cakes. Now the hoe cake is going to have the intention that you place into it, because mine is about prosperity, lavender, just depending on the feel. Always try when you're doing kitchen witchery, well, any kind, but especially kitchen where you're serving people, try to make sure that you're in a great mood. Try to make sure that your heart is feeling light so that you can put that emphasis into your work, because people are eating these things, okay? Our grandmas have been making these hoe cakes forever. This is nothing new. I'm just giving it more of a magical twist here. I also drew a sigil into mine. You're going to take a cup of flour and cornmeal each, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, a little bit of salt, a little bit of cold water. Mix it up. And you're going to fry these a few minutes on each side in a hot pan that has about 1 inch of oil, okay? It's just that simple. I chose to shape mine as little golden coins because mine is about prosperity.